Yes.
Yeah, it's completely fine, ma'am. Okay,
sharing.
so we can start with the meeting, ma'am.
Sure.
Like if you're like,
100%, yes.
yeah.
Let me share the screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. So my name is Gurleen. I'm South Asia Manager of International Business University, which is located in downtown Toronto. I hope you might have heard about IBU. And it's a new product in the market. It's a very new university, but I would like to convince you guys why you should promote IBU and what are the benefits the students are going to get by studying in IBU, right?
Right, ma'am.
What is basically IBU? It's Ontario's first next generation university. It's the first not-for-profit university, and it is an independent university. It's not subsidized by government. It's the independent not-for-profit university located in downtown Toronto. And Toronto in itself is the second largest financial district in North America. So we are focusing on business programs in downtown Toronto, which in itself is the second largest financial district in North America. Secondly, no doubt it's a new university, but just to win your confidence upon the university, it's a product of founding group of Ontario's business leaders and academics. Who founded this university, I will tell you in the next slides, right? We are a member of AACSB. I hope you might have heard about this accreditation. It is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. So we are a student-focused university with career-relevant undergraduate as well as postgraduate programs. We are offering hands-on learning. A lot of practical exposure is being provided to the students with capstone projects. I was talking about the product of founding group of business leaders. So this is my team, right? The founder, Sardar Mutlu of this university, is already a co-founder of Bilgi University in Istanbul, which was founded long time back in 1996. I think you might have heard about University of Waterloo. It's a brand in our industry, right? So the president of University of Waterloo is the chancellor of IBU. The name is Dr. Feridun Hamdullahpur. He's right now the chancellor of IBU. And he has been working as a president of University of Waterloo for last 2 decades. Likewise, the vice president of University of Waterloo is now the president of IBU. Her name is Joanne Schofler. So the people who founded this university, they're actually the business leaders. So this is just to win a trust upon the university. I do not have any stats to show that this is the visa success rate because fall intake is the first intake. But the people who are behind this university, who are the founders of this university, they're very old in the system. It is Ontario's first next generation university. I told you it's a not-for-profit university. Normally, all the public universities are non-profit universities. So this is the first private, that is independent, not-for-profit university, which is clearly visible on the fee structure part, right? I will show you what is the fee structure, what is the total tuition fees of the programs we're offering in IBU. So we are not focusing on profit. We are a not-for-profit university. We are a member of AACSB. I told you AACSB is a global non-profit organization which connects educators, students, and businesses to achieve a common goal. That is to create the next generation leaders. Now, why to choose IBU? The first reason would be the prime location. I know each and every student prefers going to Toronto, and it is exactly located in downtown Toronto. World-class education, the membership of AACSB ensures that we are offering the quality education. And I will dig in more about the curriculum of the programs so as to make you realize that the quality of education won't be sacrificed for any of the students. We have a lot of industry connections, and that can be clearly seen through the founders, the people who are involved in the university. They have a lot of industry connections. Sustainability. Just to have an idea, give a clear idea why IBU was founded, right? During COVID, everyone knows there were a lot of businesses shut down, and nobody knew the fact how to do the risk analysis. Nobody ensured the sustainability of any business. So just to ensure the sustainability part, we have founded this university solely upon the business program. So it is just International Business University, which is focusing on business programs only. And we are focusing a lot on risk analysis and sustainability part. Global community, we have people, we're trying a level best to get people from all parts of the world. We have renowned faculty. All the faculty members are really experts. They are PhD or master's holders from different good brand universities. 3-year post-study work permit. The programs which you're offering, both the programs are giving 3-year post-study work permit to the students. Curriculum is tailored, which has only emphasized us to get the permission for giving MBA in the market. There are a lot of flexible options to complete the degrees in accelerated timeframes. Why are we unique? I already told you that we're not sacrificing on the quality part. We are providing you the quality education. The main reason of founding this university was that the university is mainly focused upon 2 main customers. One is the students and the other one is the employers. What kind of students, what kind of employees they need in the next generation. So we are focused a lot upon that. Multicultural, everyone knows that Canada is multicultural and a student gets a lot of exposure. The most important part is the strategic location. We are located in downtown Toronto. A student will get an access to a lot of networking opportunities. A lot of potential employers are there, and student will experience the cultural, the leisure options, various events being organized within the city. Talking about the programs, what we have to offer is Bachelor of International Management, Bachelor of Commerce in International Management and Technology. And the other one is MBA in Technology, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship. So we have just 2 programs with different specializations. One is BCom in International Management and Technology. And the other one is MBA in Technology, Innovation, and Entrepreneurship. Normally, what a degree means, a student has to study for 4 years, right? But we are giving the flexibility option to complete this degree in an accelerated time frame in 2 years, 8 months. How? It is a 32 months program that is 8 semesters degree. Normally, for 8 semesters, a student has to complete 2 semesters per year. 2 semesters first year, 2 second, 2 third, and 2 fourth, which makes a 4-year degree. But we are giving an option to the student for not taking any break in between and continuously study 3 semesters first year, 3 second year, and 2 in the third year, and then completing the whole degree in 2 years, 8 months. So we are giving the flexibility option to complete the degree in an accelerated time frame. Talking about the tuition fees of the program, the total fees is $69,000, out of which we are offering $9,000 scholarship to all the students. The remaining fees will be $60,000. So how the $60,000 is bifurcated, we have reduced the first year fees, understanding the fact that a student has to apply under STS category and has to pay full year fees. So we have reduced the first year fees to $13,250. The remaining 6 semesters, the student will have to pay approximately $7,800 per semester, not more than that. So $13,250 for first year, $7,800 for next 6 semesters, making it a 8-semester program, getting the option to the student to complete it in 2 years, 8 months. Another program we have is MBA. MBA in Technology, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. It is a 4-semester program, 4 semesters degree, which is a 16-month program, making the student eligible for 3-year post-study work permit. In first 2 semesters, a student will study 4 courses each semester, which will be the elective courses. And a student will not be studying all the 4 courses at one time. First, the student will study 2 courses, achieve the credits, and then move on to the other 2 courses. So we are making the studies very easy and very comfortable to the students so that they can achieve a lot of practical knowledge and be successful in their future. Likewise, the 3rd semester is a specialization semester in which the student will study 2 specialization subjects, and he will have an option to select 2 subjects out of 5 specializations we are offering right now. The name of those specializations is business planning, financial valuing, technical trends, research methods, and these programs. As per his own interest, the student can select only 2 electives, only 2 specialization courses. Along with this, a student has to study 2 elective courses. The name of those courses will be, again, sustainability and entrepreneurial skills. The last semester is a capstone project. Till now, what we have been promoting in the market is the internships, right? Paid internships or unpaid internships, that is co-op or unpaid internships. So we are not offering internships. In internship, what happens actually is an employer enters the premises of that university, hires the students on the basis of their skills. So university just plays a role of intermediate to get them jobs, right? Here, what we are doing in capstone projects, it is an off-campus semester. A student will prepare a live case study with the help of a dedicated faculty member in relation to the subject he chose as a specialization in the 3rd semester. For example, I chose business planning as my specialization subject in the 3rd semester, and I will prepare a live case study in 4th semester in relation to the business planning subject, and I will prepare a live case study, live business plan, which will give me a lot more practical exposure and make me market ready. And a dedicated faculty member will be assigned throughout the 4th semester for the student to be successful and to be market ready in the future. I hope the curriculum is clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Post-study work permit is available, I told you, for both the programs. That is of 3 years. We have a lot of career pathways. I think you guys are experts enough that after MBA, student will have a lot of career opportunities in consulting, banking services, technology, supply chain management, and after BCom also, he will have a lot of opportunities in accounting, finance, marketing, HR, and so many other options, right? These are the industry connections we guys have. We have connections with Microsoft, Salesforce, Wise, Instructure, BMO Financial Group, and many more. Talking about the requirements, which is the crucial part to understand to promote IBO in the market, right? I told you that it is a 4-semester program, 16-month program. The total fees is really very affordable. It's just $17,250 for 1 year and $17,250 for the 2nd year. So this is the exact fees a student has to pay to get the final LOA from the university. And I'm sure this is even less than the PG diplomas fees, which are being offered in Ontario. The start dates, we have January, May, and September, 3 intakes available with us. Right now, fall intake is closed and only open for onshore students. We are open for Jan 2024, and we are actively accepting applications for Jan intake with no seat capacity till date. Digging in more about the requirements, application fee is waived off for all the students. This is a good news for all the students. Talking about the English proficiency requirements, the IELTS requirement is 6 overall, no band less than 6, which is just aligning with the SDS requirements. PT is overall 60. TOEFL is 83, not less than 20. We are not accepting Duolingo. We are not accepting GT IELTS. And we are accepting 3-year bachelor's degree holders. Normally, every master's degree has a hurdle that they need 4-year bachelor's degree holders, but we are accepting 3-year bachelor's degree holders. What we need is, we just need 55% in bachelor's. If I talk about the academic gap, up to 10 years of study gap is accepted. Distance education is acceptable. Offer letter turnaround time for MBA is 15 working days. Now, because it's MBA, there's one more condition, but I have alternative options for this. That is GMAT scores, right? GMAT is required. 560 scores are required, but I know students are a bit hesitant to appear for GMAT and then go abroad. So we have the solutions for that. We are giving GMAT waiver under 2 conditions. One is a student having 55 to 70% will need minimum 3 years of work experience to get GMAT waiver. In terms of documentation, we would be needing experience letters and a resume mentioning the job duties of the student. So a student having 55 to 70% can get admission in MBA, provided he has 3 years of work experience without GMAT. The other condition is, for example, a student is a recent graduate, we would need 70% and above for that student to give admission in MBA without GMAT, without experience. What we would need is a detailed CV highlighting some extracurricular activities or achievements during the studies, first thing. We would also need academic letter of reference for that student. And this changes have been made today itself only. We would just need one LOR from academic record for a fresh graduate with 70% and above. Now, if a student who is a fresh graduate getting admission with 70% and above in MBA, he will have to appear for MBA prep course. A student who is a fresh graduate and having 70% and above can get admission in MBA without GMAT, without experience. There are 3 conditions. One condition is detailed CV with extracurricular activities. Second condition is one LOR that is from academic point of view. Third condition is a student will have MBA prep course. Now, what is MBA prep course? I know you might have been selling UCW with the foundation program, right? What was that MBA with foundation program? That foundation program increases a lot of cost to the program, that is around $7,000 to $8,000. Along with it, it also increased the duration of the program. We are not offering that kind of program. So our MBA prep course is just a self-paced online course, which a student has to do on his own through Coursera. I can share the link of that course with you also. The student can do that course right now before applying for visa also. After reaching Canada also, the deadline to complete that course is till the start of the 2nd semester. So student has enough time to complete that course. It is just a simple course, an online course through Coursera a student has to do, and it is not going to charge him more than $100. It is a very, very reasonable course. I hope I'm clear about these
ओके
conditions.
मैम, ये कितने आवर्स का ये कोर्स है, ये आप जो
The
कोर्सेरा का
length
बता रहे
would
हैं?
be approximately 3 to 4 weeks, but the student can complete it
3
in a
to
faster way also.
ओके, राइट. सो लाइक दिस इज फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स जो फ्रेशर हैं, 70% मार्क्स उनके हैं, तो दे हैव टू डू दिस प्रोग्राम लाइक कोर्सेरा in order
Exactly.
to get the GMAT waiver.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this will be the condition in the offer letter. In
Right,
order to
ma'am.
get admission, he just needs 70% and above, one detailed CV with extracurricular activities and other achievements showing a good academic record of the student. And the second condition will be one academic LOR. That's it.
राइट मैम, इसमें कोर्सेरा के इसके अंदर जो कोर्स है उनके कोई ग्रेड का क्राइटेरिया कितने होने चाहिए स्टूडेंट्स
नहीं
के?
है, जैसे हम ऑनलाइन लिंक्डइन के थ्रू कोर्सेज करते हैं और हम हमें सर्टिफिकेशन मिल जाती है. इट्स जस्ट दैट,
ओके
नथिंग मच.
ओके.
But a good thing is a student without experience is getting an admission in MBA without
यस यस, ट्रू.
because if I talk about other universities, every MBA needs experience and every MBA needs 4-year bachelor's degree. So we are not having those hurdles. We are being very, very affordable in terms of tuition fees. It's just $17,250 and very flexible requirements.
राइट मैम. सो ये टीम काफी अच्छा ऑप्शन है अपने पास. और अभी तक जैसे कि 12+3 पे हम कुछ लिमिटेड यूनिवर्सिटीज ब्रिटिश कोलंबिया के साइड में कर रहे थे, न्यू ब्रुंसविक साइड में हम अप्लाई कर रहे थे. ये एक ऑप्शन है जो प्रॉपर अपने को टोरंटो में मिलेगा. सो स्टूडेंट्स अक्सर अपने पास आते हैं टोरंटो कैंपस के हिसाब से, जिसमें हम पीजी डिप्लोमा में स्टूडेंट्स को ऑफर देते हैं. ये एक ऑप्शन है जो हम स्टूडेंट को सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. इनफैक्ट 12+3 डिग्री एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं, विदाउट वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है, और कंडीशंस है जो हम मीट कर सकते हैं. इनफैक्ट परसेंटेज के टर्म्स में है, ये एक्स्ट्रा कोर्सेरा का कोर्स करवा के. इनफैक्ट फीस भी काफी कंपैरेटिवली कम है, 17,250 है, तो MBA कोर्स के लिए ये पूरा वर्थ रहेगा. और इनफैक्ट ईच मॉड्यूल 6 की रिक्वायरमेंट है. सो जनरली आप देखोगे तो 6.5 ईच 6 की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, यहाँ पे ईच 6 की रिक्वायरमेंट है, ओवरऑल 6 है. तो बैंड्स में भी अपने को काफी यहाँ पे अच्छा ऑप्शन मिल रहा है. तो इसको अपने मैम करेंगे प्रमोट, और विल डेफिनेटली विल सेंड एप्लीकेशन फॉर दिस.
थैंक्स यार, मैं हिंदी में भी बात कर सकती हूँ. पहले तो मुझे ये रियलाइज हुआ क्योंकि हिंदी में अच्छा कन्वर्सेट कर लेते हैं और अंडरस्टैंडिंग बेटर होती है हम लोगों में, राइट? तो मैं एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज में थोड़ा सा समझाती हूँ एमबीए का ओवरव्यू.
जी जी.
जैसे मैम ने समझाया, 6 ईच इज नॉट अ बिग हर्डल.
राइट मैम.
बहुत बहुत इजी है. पीटी जस्ट ओवरऑल 60 चाहिए. पर मॉड्यूल पे कोई भी बार नहीं है. ओवरऑल 60, दैट्स इट, राइट? Distance education is acceptable. Very few universities are accepting distance education.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Plus affordability का बिल्कुल भी issue नहीं. I'm sure there are many PG diplomas and PG certificates with $19,000, $20,000 fees. And we're easily sending students to those programs. And a master's degree is always better than any PG diploma and PG certificate. While counseling, you can introduce one more pitch. Even I use this pitch while counseling many students in the education fairs. Prior to this option, we had a mindset कि जब भी बच्चा कनाडा जाएगा ग्रेजुएशन के बाद तो उसको क्या मिलेगा, पीजी डिप्लोमा या पीजी सर्टिफिकेट. हम सबके दिमाग में यही फीड हुआ. और इवन बच्चा भी आजकल आके यही पूछता हमें कौन सा पीजी डिप्लोमा मिलेगा या पीजी सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. उसका रीजन सिर्फ यही था, अगर जितनी भी MBAs हैं, पहली बात तो MBA बहुत कम है, अगर है तो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी बहुत बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. रिक्वायरमेंट्स में बहुत सारी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं. उनको LORs भी चाहिए, SOP भी चाहिए, उनको 4-year बैचलर्स डिग्री भी चाहिए. एंड देन फीस $35,000 है पर ईयर की. हम $35,000 में पूरी डिग्री करा रहे हैं बच्चे को. दैट इज लेसर देन अ पीजी डिप्लोमा, राइट? एंड आगे जाकर वी हैव पुट फॉरवर्ड अ प्रपोजल. OINP program सबने सुना होगा, Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program for PR benefits. So we will be surely attaining those PR benefits. What does that program state? कि अगर बच्चा कनाडा में ओंटारियो में मास्टर्स किया है और या PhD किया है तो उसके लिए इजी पीआर ऑप्शंस है, डायरेक्ट पीएनपी के अंडर वो नॉमिनेट होता है। तो हम लोग क्या उसको ऑफर कर रहे हैं, मास्टर्स डिग्री ओंटारियो के अंदर ऑफर कर रहे हैं, तो उसको ये बेनिफिट्स जल्दी मिलेंगे।
जी
राइट उसके सीवी में बहुत वेटेज बढ़ती है जब वो मास्टर्स डिग्री बताता है। एंड इट इज नॉट अ नॉर्मल मास्टर्स डिग्री, हम टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट्स भी देख रहे हैं, इनोवेशन की पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू भी काम कर रहे हैं, एंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्किल्स के ऊपर भी काम कर रहे हैं। इसका जो करिकुलम है वो बहुत अच्छा है। And practically every university struggles to get master's degree, right? But if we have got, we have something special with us.
राइट मैम।
ठीक
नहीं
है।
मैम, अच्छा
और
है
अगर
ये प्रोडक्ट,
और
काफी
अगर मैं
अच्छा है।
जीमैट की रिक्वायरमेंट की कंफ्यूजन को दूर करना चाहूँ, तो हमें सिर्फ, अगर गैप वाले बच्चे हैं तो हमें गैप चाहिए 3 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस। 3 ईयर एक्सपीरियंस है तो परसेंटेज 55 to 70
मैम
के बीच में
इसमें
चलेगा।
मैम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू, ये 3 साल का जो वर्क एक्सपीरियंस आपने बोला, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं ना कि ये मैनेजर लेवल का ही चाहिए आपको?
मैनेजर लेवल नहीं चाहिए। मे बी अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक बच्चे ने ऑफिस असिस्टेंट का काम शुरू किया, बट ऐसा
जी
तो नहीं है ना वो 3 साल के लिए ऑफिस असिस्टेंट का जॉब ही करेगा, प्रमोशंस तो मिलेंगे उसको। मेरे पास कितने सारे एक्सपीरियंस
राइट
लेटर्स ऐसे आए हैं कि 3 साल से वो ऑफिस असिस्टेंट का काम कर रहा है, विच इज
राइट
नॉट ट्रू, राइट? अगर बच्चा काम कर रहा
जी
है जो मर्जी लेवल से शुरू किया, लेकिन उसकी ग्रोथ जरूर होती है। प्रैक्टिकली हम भी कहीं काम करेंगे, हमारी ग्रोथ 3 साल में वहीं के वहीं स्टेगनेंट नहीं रहते हम लोग।
जी
ठीक है। बट ये भी नहीं होगा कि टीचर लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस चल जाएगा, बिकॉज वो बिल्कुल इररेलेवेंट है। ठीक है।
ओके
इसमें एक्सेप्ट हम कोई भी ग्रेजुएट को कर रहे हैं, बीए वाला बच्चा भी अप्लाई कर सकता है, बीएससी आईटी, बीसीए, बीटेक, बीबीए, बीकॉम, एमबीए, एमकॉम, एनीबडी कैन अप्लाई, राइट? एक और चीज मैं क्लियर करना चाहूंगी, कर कोई भी अप्लाई कर सकता है, लेकिन इसमें 2 चीजों में डाइसेक्ट करूंगी। एक है बिजनेस ग्रेजुएट्स, एक होते हैं नॉन बिजनेस ग्रेजुएट्स, राइट? क्योंकि ये बिजनेस रिलेटेड प्रोग्राम है, तो बिजनेस ग्रेजुएट्स तो स्ट्रेट अवे एमबीए में एडमिशन ले सकते हैं। जो नॉन बिजनेस ग्रेजुएट्स हैं उनको 2 एडिशनल ब्रिजिंग कोर्सेज लगेंगे। वो ब्रिजिंग कोर्सेज कौन से होंगे? इंट्रोडक्शन टू बिजनेस और क्वांटिटेटिव मैथ्स। वो भी सिर्फ एक ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज है कोर्सेरा के थ्रू, विद नो एडिशनल कॉस्ट।
राइट
ठीक है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल बीटेक बैकग्राउंड स्टूडेंट है, उसने मैथ्स पढ़ा था, तो उसको क्वांटिटेटिव मैथ्स नहीं लगेगा, उसको सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन टू बिजनेस का ब्रिजिंग कोर्स लगेगा, विच इज नॉट अ बिग डील फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स। सम
राइट
उसके बेसिक्स क्लियर करना चाहते हैं, वी आर नॉट चार्जिंग एनीथिंग, वी आर नॉट इंक्रीजिंग द लेंथ ऑफ द प्रोग्राम, इट्स जस्ट उसकी प्रोफाइल के बेसिस पे हम उसके जो बेसिस है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग करना चाहते हैं, इसलिए कोई ना कोई सब्जेक्ट उसको एज अ ब्रिजिंग कोर्स एड ऑन करके मिल जाता है कोर्स में। दैट्स इट। आई होप आई एम क्लियर।
राइट मैम, यस मैम, यस
एक मेरा क्वेश्चन है आप लोगों से, एलओआर अरेंज
मैम।
करना इजी है बच्चों के लिए? आप बच्चों से डील करते हो? लेटर्स,
मैम
वन
एलओआर तो
लेटर
हो जाते,
हो जाते हैं ना
हो
एकेडमिक
जाते हैं
रेकॉर्ड
अरेंज,
से।
हो जाते।
प्रोफेशनली अरेंज
जी जी
करने
हो।
मुश्किल होते हैं थोड़े से, बट एकेडमिक रेकॉर्ड से तो हो जाते हैं ना।
और आपको तो वैसे वन ही रिकमेंडेशंस लेटर
एंड
चाहिए
दैट
ना
टू
मैम?
फॉर फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स, अदरवाइज
राइट, ओके, सो फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट के लिए वन चाहिए, अदरवाइज आपको चाहिए ही नहीं?
चाहिए ही नहीं अदरवाइज।
बराबर,
ठीक
राइट
है।
मैम।
अदरवाइज जो 3 साल के एक्सपीरियंस वाले बच्चे हैं, उनसे सिर्फ मुझे
हाँ
एक्सपीरियंस लेटर्स चाहिए और एक रेज्यूमे चाहिए। और एक्सपीरियंस लेटर्स में मुझे डिटेल जॉब ड्यूटीज चाहिए, ये नहीं कि एक लाइन में मेंशन हो कि इसका ये एक्सपीरियंस है, उसने किया क्या, ये चाहिए।
राइट,
गुड टू गो।
यस मैम।
10 years प्लस भी अगर गैप होगा, अगर बच्चा आपको लगता है जेन्युइन है और बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाई कर रहा था, उसके बाद काम कर रहा था, 10 से 12 साल हो गए उसको, अच्छा उसका करियर है, और अब वो एमबीए करना चाहता है, वो केसेस में एक्सेप्शनल बेसिस पे ले सकती हूँ। आपको सिर्फ उसका एक प्रोफेशनल रेज्यूमे मुझे सेंड करना है विद डॉक्यूमेंट्स। आई विल गेट दैट असेस्ड फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी एंड गिव यू द परमिशन टू गेट द एप्लीकेशन सबमिटेड। विल दैट बी ओके? क्योंकि हमारे पास बहुत
राइट,
सारे केसेस आते हैं जो 10 साल से ज्यादा गैप वाले होते हैं, तो उनको हम पीजी डिप्लोमा में डालने से ज्यादा एमबीए में डालना प्रेफर करते हैं। तब उनको डाल सकते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड बच्चा जेन्युइन है और उसका अच्छा खासा एक्सपीरियंस है। गुड टू गो।
मैम इसमें मास्टर्स होल्डर स्टूडेंट्स को आप एक्सेप्ट करते हैं?
करते हैं, उसके साथ साथ मुझे एक लेटर ऑफ इंटेंट चाहिए होगा वो बच्चों के लिए कि वो दोबारा मास्टर्स क्यों करना चाहते हैं।
ओके, सो ये जो हम रेगुलर मास्टर्स की जो बात कर रहे हैं 12+3 में, तो इसमें भी अपने को लेटर ऑफ इंटेंट देना है?
नहीं देना, कहीं नहीं देना।
ओके
सिर्फ तब चाहिए जब डबल मास्टर्स कर रहा है कि वो क्यों कर रहा है।
ओके
बैकलॉग की कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है थीम। We just need a complete degree with 55% or 70% plus for fresh graduates.
राइट मैम।
Any questions for MBA? Because I really want you guys to sell this product, sell this program in the market, because this is a very very unique program जो कहीं भी नहीं था, और अब हमारे पास मास्टर्स डिग्री के ऑप्शन है बच्चों के लिए। Any questions अभी तक MBA को लेकर? No?
टीम, आपको कोई क्वेश्चंस है टीम?
नहीं है? ओके, मैं बीकॉम की बात करती हूँ। बीकॉम भी हम आराम से सेल कर सकते हैं। वाई? बिकॉज इसकी फर्स्ट ईयर की फीस बहुत कम है और बीकॉम के ऊपर लोन मिलता है। और अगर मुझे लगता है किसी बच्चे ने टोरंटो में जाना है तो उसका डिप्लोमा में जाने का फायदा नहीं है, क्योंकि उसका पीआर नहीं होने वाला, तो उसको डिग्री में ही जाना चाहिए। अगर उसको 2 साल के डिप्लोमा में जाना है तो अदर प्रोविंसेस में चला जाए या रीजनल एरियाज में चला जाए। टोरंटो में जाके उसकी पीआर नहीं होने वाली 2 साल के डिप्लोमा के बाद। यू ऑल्सो नो द फैक्ट, राइट? तो प्लीज encourage the students who are going to Toronto for doing degrees. उसके इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी रिक्वायरमेंट्स बिल्कुल सेम है एमबीए के जैसे, 6 each, ओवरऑल 60, 83, नॉट लेस देन 20। परसेंटेज रिक्वायरमेंट्स भी बिल्कुल सेम है, 55%। 10+3 is not acceptable. We need grade 12. Up to 4 years of study gap is acceptable. For example, अगर हम 2024 के लिए बच्चे अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, जो 2021 pass outs will be accepted. 2020 pass outs will be accepted. Good to go. Distance education is acceptable. Offer letter turnaround time for BCom is less. It's just 5 to 7 working days. For MBA, it's 15 days.
हाँ एडवर्टाइज
For BCom, it's 5 to 7 working days.
जीएसटी में तो पता
Any questions, team?
नो मैम।
Any doubts, any questions in terms of requirements? IBU सेल करना मुश्किल लगेगा, उसकी पिच कैसी होनी चाहिए? आई होप सब कुछ क्लियर होगा आप सबको।
यस
बाकी
मैम।
you guys have my contact number. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm very active on WhatsApp, so you can reach out to me anytime.
मैम, इसमें अपने एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप टीम के साथ बना सकते हैं, अपने
बना
काउंसलर्स के
सकते हैं,
साथ?
बना सकते हैं, 100%
ठीक
बना सकते हैं। आप बना के मुझे ऐड कर लेना उसमें।
ठीक है मैम।
ठीक है, कहीं भी कोई भी
जी
दिक्कत
मैम।
आए, डू लेट मी नो। Let us make IBU the #1 university for your office, and let us see each other very very soon.
यस मैम।
Good to go?
यस मैम।
Thank you so much, team. Bye bye.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक्स फॉर योर टाइम।
Bye bye.
बाय।